We're uncovering a hidden treasure that could be sitting in your pocket change without you even realizing it. We're talking about the elusive 1964 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a coin that's creating waves in the collector's market and could be worth a significant amount of money. First, let's take a closer look at the background of this intriguing coin. The 1964 Lincoln penny belongs to the famous Lincoln Wheat penny series, which is one of the most popular and widely collected series in American coin history. The absence of a mint mark on this penny indicates that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia was traditionally responsible for a large portion of penny production, and coins from this mint often have no distinguishing mint mark. So, why is the 1964 no mint mark penny valuable? While millions of these pennies were minted, only a small fraction have managed to survive in pristine condition over the years. Many were used heavily in circulation, resulting in wear and tear, scratches, and fading that reduce their value. Collectors are drawn to coins in exceptional condition, which is what makes high-grade examples of the 1964 no mint mark penny so valuable. These rare, well-preserved coins can command high prices in the collector's market today, often reaching values of thousands of dollars depending on their quality. Now, let's dive into the factors that make a 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable. Condition is everything in the coin world. Pennies that have been carefully preserved with no signs of wear or damage are categorized as mint state and are the most desirable to collectors. A mint state 1964 penny could exhibit a bright, reflective surface with sharp details and no blemishes. These top-grade examples are incredibly rare, as most coins from this era have seen significant circulation. Coins that have maintained their original luster and show minimal signs of handling are often graded at MS65 or even higher. Coins with this grade can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their exact condition and the interest in the coin market. Another key factor that affects a 1964 penny's value is its color. Collectors categorize the color of copper coins like the Lincoln penny into three main classifications: red, red-brown, and brown. The most desirable coins are those with a full red color, indicating minimal oxidation. These red pennies are not only visually appealing but are also highly prized for their rarity. A red, mint state 1964 Lincoln penny can fetch top dollar in the collector's market, sometimes reaching prices that may surprise you. And now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1964 no mint mark penny? To identify whether your penny could be worth something, start by examining its condition closely. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. If your penny appears to be in exceptional condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Professional coin grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, can provide an official grade for your coin. This grade can significantly impact the coin's market value and offers buyers assurance of its authenticity and quality. It's also essential to understand the rarity of error coins. Sometimes, pennies have unique errors that occurred during the minting process, which can make them even more valuable. For example, look out for doubled die errors, where certain design elements appear to be doubled. These errors can be subtle but are highly sought after by collectors. A 1964 Lincoln penny with a notable minting error could significantly increase its value. You might wonder what makes this penny so fascinating to collectors and why people are willing to pay such high prices. The 1964 Lincoln penny captures an era of American history, a time when the Lincoln penny was still made primarily from copper, symbolizing a link to the past. Collectors often feel a sense of nostalgia and historical connection to coins like these, which drives up their demand in value. Owning a high-quality example of a 1964 no mint mark penny is like holding a piece of history in your hands. And now, let's talk numbers. How much can you realistically expect to get for a 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny? While worn and heavily circulated examples might only be worth their face value of 1 cent, coins in pristine condition can be worth much more. High-grade 1964 no mint mark pennies have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions, depending on their color, grade, and any unique errors. Coins graded MS65, for instance, have been known to fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s, with top examples even breaking into 5 figures. The market for collectible coins is continually changing. The value of a 1964 penny can fluctuate based on demand, interest in copper coins, and overall collector trends. It's important to do your research and stay informed about current prices. If you believe you have a valuable 1964 Lincoln penny, consider consulting a trusted coin dealer or using an online auction platform to gauge its market value. Before we wrap up, remember that handling and storing your coins properly is essential to preserving their value. Always store your coins in a dry, cool place, away from humidity and direct sunlight, as these can cause the copper to oxidize and lose its luster. Using protective coin holders can also prevent damage and maintain your coin's pristine condition, which is critical for maintaining its potential value. In summary, the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is an exciting find for collectors. While many of these pennies were minted, only a select few in top condition hold true value. The combination of excellent condition, rarity, and historical significance makes this penny an attractive piece for any serious coin enthusiast. So, take a close look at your coin collection or pocket change. You never know if you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the hidden value of the 1964 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare coins and collectibles. Hit the bell icon to stay updated, as we continue to uncover the treasures hidden in plain sight, where we uncover the secrets behind some of the most valuable coins in existence. If you're a collector, a history enthusiast, or simply someone curious about the treasures hiding in plain sight, you're in for a treat today. In this episode, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins from the 20th century, the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. With some versions of this penny fetching incredible prices at auction, this unassuming coin might just be worth more than its weight in gold. So grab your change jar, and let's see what makes this penny so special. Let's take a step back in time to understand the origins of the 1972 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, this penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure rather than the symbolic Lady Liberty. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has gone through a few design changes, but Brenner's portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side has remained a constant. Now fast forward to 1972. The U.S. Mint in Philadelphia produced millions of these pennies without a mint mark, as was common practice at the time. But among these millions, a small fraction contains a striking error that sets them apart from the rest. Known as a double die error, it's this tiny detail that has transformed a 1-cent coin into a valuable collector's item. So what exactly is a double die error? A double die error occurs during the minting process, specifically in the production of the coin's die, the engraved stamp used to imprint the design onto the blank metal. If the die shifts slightly between impressions, it results in a doubled image, where certain parts of the design appear to be duplicated or offset. In the case of the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1972. When viewed closely, these words appear to have a slight shadow or doubling effect, which is a clear sign of a double die error. This error isn't always easy to spot, but for collectors, it's the difference between an ordinary penny and one that could be worth thousands of dollars. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1972 no-mint mark double die penny? Here are some tips to help you identify this rare coin. First, grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to get a closer look at the coin. You'll want to examine the obverse side, particularly the areas with text. Start by checking the word Liberty to the left of Lincoln's portrait. Look for any noticeable doubling or shadow effect, especially on the letters L and I. Next, inspect the phrase In God We Trust along the top of the coin. Doubling here may be more subtle, but with the right lighting and magnification, you should be able to spot it. Finally, examine the date 1972. If the numbers appear to have a slight overlap or shadow, you might just have a genuine double die error coin on your hands. It's important to note that not all 1972 pennies exhibit this error, and some degrees of doubling are more pronounced than others. The strongest doubling, known as the FS101 variety, is the most valuable and sought after by collectors. If your coin shows significant doubling in these areas, you may have struck numismatic gold. Now for the big question: how much is the 1972 no-mint mark double die penny actually worth? Well, the value of this penny can vary greatly depending on its condition, the prominence of the doubling, and the overall quality of the coin. Circulated examples with noticeable wear might be worth around $100 to $500, while those in better condition could fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 or more at auction. But if you're lucky enough to own a 1972 double die penny in uncirculated or near mint condition, you could be looking at a substantial payout. These top-tier examples have been known to sell for over $10,000. In fact, a near-perfect specimen graded by the professional coin grading service once sold for nearly $20,000 at auction. Prices like these make the 1972 double-die penny one of the most valuable and coveted error coins in American numismatics. If you think you might have a valuable 1972 no-mint mark double-die penny, here are some tips to help you on your journey. First, consider having the coin professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can provide an official certification and grade for your coin, which can greatly increase its resale value and make it easier to sell to serious collectors. When it comes to selling your coin, consider reaching out to reputable coin dealers, attending coin shows, or listing it on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Make sure to provide clear, high-quality images of the coin, especially of the areas with doubling. The more details you can offer, the more likely you'll attract interested buyers willing to pay a premium. The 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin in your pocket, but for those lucky enough to own a double-die variety, it represents a rare piece of American history and a valuable investment. This error coin is a reminder that sometimes, the smallest details can make all the difference. So, the next time you come across a 1972 penny, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more exciting numismatic discoveries. Leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny, or let us know what coins you'd like to learn more about in future videos. We're diving into a fascinating topic for collectors, history buffs, and anyone with an eye for hidden treasures, the 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might have one sitting in your pocket right now, but could it be worth more than just a cent? Let's find out why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this small but mighty piece of currency and what makes it so special. The Lincoln penny has been a mainstay of American currency since 1909. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has become one of the most widely recognized coins in U.S. history. But as common as it may seem, certain pennies, like the 2019 no-mint mark penny, hold a value that goes far beyond their face value. For collectors, a no-mint mark often indicates rarity, uniqueness, or even a potential printing error, all factors that make coins more valuable. So what does no-mint mark actually mean? Mint marks are tiny letters found on U.S. coins that indicate where the coin was made. For instance, D stands for the Denver Mint, and S represents the San Francisco Mint. But when a penny has no mint mark at all, that usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. For a 2019 penny, this lack of a mint mark can spark curiosity among collectors, especially when it's paired with certain unusual characteristics. Let's talk about why the 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is so intriguing. While millions of 2019 pennies were produced, specific variations or even slight errors can set some of these coins apart from the rest, dramatically increasing their value. Coin collectors, or numismatists, look for any small deviations, such as double dies, misstrikes, or unique features, which can occur during the minting process. In fact, small quirks or errors can turn a regular penny into one that's worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. One major factor that can increase the value of a 2019 no-mint mark penny is the infamous double die error. A double die occurs when the coin's design is struck twice in a slightly misaligned way, creating a doubled appearance on parts of the coin, like the date or the letters. This error is visible without a microscope, which makes these double die coins stand out. A confirmed 2019 double die penny could be worth hundreds of dollars to the right buyer, especially if it's in excellent condition. Collectors also pay close attention to the overall condition of the coin. The term mint state refers to coins that have been preserved so well that they look almost as they did when they left the mint. Coins graded as mint state or MS often fetch a higher price, especially when they are rare or have unique characteristics. The 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies graded in top mint state conditions can go for premium prices on the collector's market. So, what does this mean for the potential value of a 2019 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? The combination of factors like the double die error, high-grade mint state, and collector demand could mean a small fortune. These factors lead to significant variations in price, and if you have one of these unique pennies, you might be looking at a coin valued well above face value. Some reports indicate these pennies could be worth anywhere from a few dollars for minor errors up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars for rare, pristine examples. How can you tell if you have a valuable 2019 no mint mark penny? The first step is to examine your coin closely. Look for any signs of doubling on the date or lettering, which could indicate a double die error. Next, consider the coin's condition. If it looks almost uncirculated with minimal wear and tear, you might have a high-grade piece. For serious collectors, getting the coin graded by a professional service can give you an official mint state rating, which will help determine its true value in the collector's market. If you believe you've got a valuable penny, getting it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, is a smart move. These services evaluate the coin's condition and assign a grade, which can give potential buyers confidence in its quality. A graded coin often sells for more than an ungraded one, as collectors trust the professional assessment of its condition and value. Once graded, you can list your penny for sale through reputable auction houses or online marketplaces that specialize in coin sales. Keep an eye on recent sale prices to understand the current demand. Remember that factors like market trends, collector interest, and rarity can affect prices. Some collectors are always on the lookout for unique coins to add to their collections, and rare 2019 pennies in excellent condition might just be the next hot item. Who knew that a penny, often overlooked in everyday transactions, could hold so much potential value? The 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny is just one example of how fascinating and rewarding coin collecting can be. So next time you check your change, take a closer look. That ordinary penny in your pocket could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this is the channel to keep you updated on the most fascinating finds in the world of numismatics. We're diving into a coin you might not expect to be worth a fortune but can bring in some serious cash if you're lucky enough to find one. The coin we're talking about today is the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Most people might glance at a 1984 penny and think nothing of it after all. It's just a penny, right? But certain rare versions of this coin are worth way more than face value. In fact, some can be valued in the thousands of dollars. That's right, thousands for a single penny. And today we're going to break down everything you need to know about this special coin, what makes it valuable, why collectors are so interested, and how you might spot one for yourself. Let's start with a little background on the 1984 penny. Like most pennies in the United States, the 1984 Lincoln cent features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or the front side, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The penny is made of copper-plated zinc, which replaced the mostly copper composition used in earlier years, and it weighs about 2.5 grams. Now you might be wondering, if the 1984 penny is so common, what makes it special? Well, not all 1984 pennies are valuable, but a select few are highly sought after by collectors. The most famous version is known as the 1984 doubled ear variety. This coin has a unique error that makes it worth a lot of money. What's a doubled ear, you might ask? It's an error in the coin's design where Lincoln's ear appears to be doubled. This doubling error happened during the minting process and gives Lincoln's ear a distinct doubled look, making it highly noticeable to the trained eye. So why does this error make the coin valuable? Coin collectors and numismatists value coins with unique errors because they're unusual and rare. Think of it like an artist's painting that has a slight variation compared to others. That small difference can make the piece stand out and become more desirable. The 1984 doubled ear penny is no different. This error gives the coin a unique appearance that sets it apart from the millions of other 1984 pennies. Now let's talk numbers. How much could one of these pennies be worth? Well, it's important to note that value can vary based on the coin's condition and the specific characteristics of the doubling. High-quality examples of the 1984 doubled ear penny have been known to sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's a massive return on what's usually a 1-cent investment. Coins in lower grades or with less pronounced doubling may sell for less, but they're still valuable compared to a regular 1984 penny. You might be wondering how this doubling error happened in the minting process. Coins are struck with dies, which are essentially metal stamps that press the design onto blank coin discs. Sometimes the dies don't align perfectly during the minting process, and when this misalignment occurs, it can result in a doubled design. Part of the image appears to be printed twice, slightly offset from the original. This type of error is known as doubled die and is highly desirable among collectors because it adds a unique element to each affected coin. So how can you tell if you have one of these valuable doubled ear pennies? The first step is to get a good look at Lincoln's ear. A magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe can be Incredibly helpful here. Look closely at Lincoln's ear on the obverse of the penny. If you see what looks like a second ear or doubling in that area, you may have found a winner. The doubling on the ear is usually distinct and obvious, especially if you have a sharp eye for detail. If you're unsure, there are resources like coin dealers and online coin collecting forums where experts can help you confirm if your coin is the rare doubled ear variety. Condition matters too. Like with any collectible item, coins are graded based on their physical condition, which can affect their value significantly. The grading scale ranges from poor to mint condition, where a higher grade generally means a higher value. Coins that are uncirculated or in very fine condition tend to fetch the highest prices in the market since they're in near perfect shape. So you might be wondering where you could potentially find one of these valuable pennies. It's actually possible that one of these coins could be hiding in plain sight. Think about the change in your pocket or the pennies sitting in a jar at home. Since pennies are so common, most people overlook them, but with the potential value of the 1984 doubled ear penny, it's worth taking the time to check your loose change bankrolls and even coin jars for any 1984 pennies. If you find a 1984 penny that you think could be the doubled ear variety and it's in good condition, you may want to consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. This can help you get an accurate evaluation of its worth and also make it easier to sell to a collector if that's your goal. Many collectors prefer coins that have been officially graded and authenticated since it gives them confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition. Now let's talk about the best way to sell a 1984 doubled ear penny. If you're lucky enough to find one, online auction platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions are popular choices for coin sales, and they have a wide audience of potential buyers. It's also worth checking with local coin dealers who might be interested in buying rare coins directly. Just be sure to do your research and get multiple offers to make sure you're getting a fair price. So there you have it, folks. The 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny with a doubled ear error might look like any other penny at first glance, but it could actually be a small fortune hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the value of the coins in your pocket, this is one penny to keep an eye out for. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and treasure hunting insights. You never know what hidden gems could be lurking in your change tray. We're shining the spotlight on a specific coin that has gained significant attention among collectors, the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny. You might be wondering why a penny, a coin typically viewed as not worth much, has garnered such interest. Stick around as we break down its history, value, and why you should keep an eye out for this seemingly ordinary penny. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has undergone several design changes. The 2019 penny features the classic design with Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. In 2019, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies, primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why the no mint mark version is significant. Most pennies have a mint mark indicating where they were produced, but the 2019 no mint mark version lacks this identifier, making it somewhat unique. And now, let's discuss rarity and demand. As of 2024, the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny has garnered attention due to its limited availability in higher grades. While millions were produced, the condition of the coins that have survived is what drives the market value. Many collectors are on the lookout for uncirculated or high-grade specimens, especially those graded by professional grading services. Coins in pristine condition can command higher prices, making them valuable to both novice and experienced collectors. So, what is the market value of the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny? Prices can vary significantly based on the coin's condition. As of now, uncirculated specimens are valued between $2 to $5. However, coins that have received high grades, like those graded by PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $20 to $50 or even more. Depending on market demand and auction results, the value can fluctuate, so it's always wise to stay updated with the latest market trends. Online auctions, coin shows, and marketplaces can provide insight into the current demand for this penny. And now, let's talk about how you can identify the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny. First, check the date. If it reads 2019 and has no mint mark located beneath the date, you've got the right coin. Next, examine the condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. The best specimens will have a sharp image of Lincoln and a clean surface with minimal blemishes. If you're not sure about the condition, consider taking it to a local coin shop or a grading service for a professional opinion. In conclusion, the 2019 no mint mark Lincoln penny may appear to be just another penny, but its unique attributes and the right conditions can make it a hidden treasure worth keeping an eye on. As always, it's essential to research and stay informed about the coins you collect. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins that could be hiding in your pocket, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you have any 2019 no mint mark Lincoln pennies? Have you found any hidden treasures in your change? We'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a little-known gem, the 1970 Lincoln penny. You might have a few of these in your change jar, but did you know that some of them are worth thousands of dollars? Let's uncover the mystery behind this coin and discover why it has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The screen transitions to a historical overview of the Lincoln penny, with images of the coin's design and early history. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909, was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, marking a significant change in its history. Close-up visuals of the 1970 Lincoln penny show the obverse and reverse sides, highlighting the mint mark. In 1970, the United States Mint produced several versions of the Lincoln penny, including those minted in Denver, denoted by the D mint mark. While most 1970 pennies are relatively common and typically worth just a few cents, there is a specific variety that stands out, a coin that can fetch a staggering market value. Graphics illustrate the details of the rare variety, along with historical auction results. What makes the 1970 Lincoln penny particularly interesting is the presence of a rare variety known as the 1970 double die obverse. This coin exhibits a noticeable doubling effect on the obverse, particularly around the lettering and Lincoln's date. It's important to distinguish this specific variety from the regular 1970 pennies, as they are vastly different in value. Market trends and auction footage of high-value sales play in the background. Now, let's talk about market value. While most 1970 pennies can be found for less than $1, the 1970 double die obverse can be worth anywhere from several $100s to several thousand, depending on its condition. In fact, high-grade specimens have been known to sell for upwards of $20,000 at auction. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for this coin due to its rarity and historical significance. The video cuts to a step-by-step guide on how to identify the 1970 double die obverse. Identifying a 1970 double die obverse is crucial for any collector. Here's how you can tell if you've stumbled upon this rare variety. Look closely at the 1970 on the coin. If you notice a doubling effect where the numbers appear thicker or shadowed, you may have found a winner. Focus on the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." If you see similar doubling, that's a strong indicator you have the rare variety. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Coins graded MS66 or higher are particularly sought after. Footage of coin shows and online marketplaces appears as the narrator discusses buying and selling options. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1970 Lincoln penny, consider visiting coin shows, checking with reputable dealers, or exploring online marketplaces. Platforms like eBay or specialized coin auction sites can be excellent places to find buyers or sellers. Always ensure you do your due diligence and get the coin appraised by a professional if you think you have a rare find. The video transitions to the host summarizing the key points, with engaging visuals of the 1970 penny and its potential value. In conclusion, the 1970 Lincoln penny, particularly the double die obverse, is a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Its rarity and the potential for high market value make it a prized possession for collectors. So, check your piggy banks and coin jars, you never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What coins have you found that surprised you? We'll explore one of the most intriguing coins in American history, the 1979 D mint mark Lincoln penny. While the penny may seem like a common find, this particular coin holds a surprising market value that could leave you amazed. If you've stumbled upon a 1979 D penny in your collection, you might want to stick around as we uncover its worth and the story behind it. First, let's take a quick look at the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the famous 1-cent inscription on the reverse. Throughout its history, the penny has undergone various design changes, but the 1979 issue is particularly noteworthy. Produced by the Denver Mint, the 1979 D penny has a distinct mint mark that sets it apart from its counterparts. While millions of 1979 D pennies were minted, over 360 million to be exact, not all of them are created equal. Collectors often seek out specific variations and errors that can significantly impact a coin's value. One reason the 1979 D penny stands out is due to its potential errors, particularly the well-known white AM variety. In this variant, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are spaced farther apart than usual. This slight difference can dramatically increase the value of the coin, making it a coveted piece for collectors. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the market value. The value of the 1979 D penny can vary widely based on its condition and whether it has any rare features. A standard 1979 D penny in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents, but uncirculated specimens can fetch between 50 cents and a few dollars. However, if you happen to possess the rare white AM version, you could be looking at a market value of several $1,000s. In fact, some examples of the white AM variety have sold for as much as $10,000 or more, depending on their grade and condition. To determine the value of your 1979 D penny, consider getting it graded by a reputable coin grading service. Professional grading can provide you with an accurate assessment of your coin's value and ensure you receive a fair price if you decide to sell. If you're on the hunt for a valuable 1979 D penny, knowing how to spot the coin is crucial. Look for the mint mark D, located just below the date on the obverse. The D indicates that the penny was minted in Denver. And next, examine the reverse of the coin. If you're searching for the white AM variety, look closely at the spacing between the letters A and M. If there's a noticeable gap, you may have a valuable error coin on your hands. For collectors, the 1979 D penny is a fantastic addition to any collection, but here are some tips to keep in mind. Always handle coins with clean hands or wear gloves to avoid fingerprints and oil residue. Store them in a cool, dry place to prevent damage. Familiarize yourself with the different varieties and errors related to the 1979 D penny. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to assess your collection. Consider joining a local coin club or an online forum. Engaging with fellow collectors can provide valuable insights and tips on how to enhance your collection. In conclusion, the 1979 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American currency with a market value that can range from a few cents to thousands of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always be on the lookout for this coin and its potential varieties. If you enjoyed today's exploration of the 1979 D penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever come across a 1979 D penny in your collection? We're focusing on a specific coin that might just be hiding in your change jar, the 1985 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You may be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny can be worth a significant amount of money. First, let's take a moment to understand the history of the Lincoln penny. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny has undergone various design changes over the years. However, the 1985 D mint mark Lincoln penny stands out for a few reasons that we'll explore shortly. Before we dive into the details, let's clarify what a mint mark is. Mint marks are small letters stamped onto coins to indicate where they were produced. For the 1985 Lincoln penny, the D stands for the Denver Mint. Coins with different mint marks can have varying values, even if they are otherwise identical. And now, let's get into the specifics of the 1985 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in a time when the United States was producing billions of pennies to meet the demand for small change. Most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent. However, certain variations, especially those that are in excellent condition, can fetch significantly higher prices. What makes the 1985 D penny special? There are a few notable varieties to look out for. The most sought after is the 1985 D penny with the double die error. In this rare case, the design was struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the image on the front of the coin. This type of error can significantly increase its value. If you come across a 1985 D penny in uncirculated condition, you might be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the specifics of its condition. Coins graded by professional grading services such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, will typically command higher prices, especially if they are rated as MS65 or higher. As of now, the market value for the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny can vary widely. Common examples in circulated condition typically trade for around 10 to 25 cents. However, uncirculated examples can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000, with those exhibiting rare errors potentially reaching values over $10,000. It's essential to keep an eye on the current market trends, as prices can fluctuate based on demand and collector interest. For those looking to invest in coins, the 1985 D penny is an excellent starting point. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Check your pockets and jars for 1985 D pennies, especially those that look pristine. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a grading service. A higher grade can dramatically increase its value. Follow coin collecting communities online and subscribe to coin magazines to stay updated on trends and values. Engage with fellow collectors. They can provide insights and tips that might help you in your search for valuable coins. In conclusion, the 1985 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just a piece of change, it could be a valuable collectible sitting unnoticed in your home. With the potential for significant appreciation in value, this penny is definitely worth keeping an eye out for. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of rare coins. Who knows what other treasures you might discover?